everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's Tucker Singer here at S&S Smithing. Let's talk about another gift idea. Alright guys, today we're going to be working on a bottle opener design. It's going to be a keychain. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with some 3/8 round bar. Okay, and we're going to forge it flat on the end for about 2.5 inches. And then we're going to square off the whole thing, and then we're going to fold it back on itself and then fold it down and under. And that's going to create the part we're going to use to pry the lid off the bottle with. And we're only going to need like a couple inches after we have that, so then just square it off, cut it off with the Hardy, and flatten out the end, because we're going to make that into a tab where we're going to mount a keychain loop. Alright. Get started. Here it is. Like I said, just start flattening it out. We got a little flat spread out part that's going to hook under the lid. We're going to flatten down back here a bit more. Then we're going to flip this part coming towards us. Then we're going to flip it back down and under. Then we got that like that. We're going to square up the bar a little bit farther back. Squaring up the bar some. Holding it back a couple inches. Start to pull down. Go ahead and clean up our hammer marks here. Straighten everything up. So, next tee, we're going to take this little bit here and bend it down and around. We're not doing like a squirrel, we're just doing a simple bend. Then we're going to bring it back, then we're going to bend it. Alright guys, so I'm going to stick out a little bit more than a 1/2 inch, probably about 3/4. And this a little bit less, probably closer to 1/2. There we go, right about there. I'll just go on and work each corner, because you don't want it to really bend in over on itself too much. I close a little too far. It's okay, straighten it up. Next heat, we can just open it up with a chisel, slide it in there, and pry it back open. But we're almost to where we need to be with it. Make sure everything's all straight. Okay. Next, just going to open it up with a chisel a little bit. And then we're going to fold it back over. And then the bottle opener will be ready. Alright, now I'll just wiggle a chisel in there. You can do this with a flathead screwdriver too. But then open it up a little bit. Quenched off our head there. Now we just bend it down and around. We need to straighten everything up a bit more. One more heat. Close this in a tiny bit more. And then it should be okay. Alright, close up our bend here a bit more. Straighten everything up to get it back in line. Been a while since I made one of these. Little bitty bit got closed up there. square back a tiny bit more, then cut it off, put a twist in it, and say we'll be done with it. Pull our square back a little bit more. We're not going for super fine, so you don't have to work all 4 sides. We want the round bar to still have the corner. I'll show you a little bit more once it's cooled down a bit. Like I said before, try to clean everything up. That looks to be about enough. Straighten it up, clean up our hammer marks. Next, what we're going to do in the next heat is we're going to twist it, since we still have all this part to hold on to. And then we're going to cut it off with cut-off hardy. And then we're going to forge out our little spot back here, put the keychain in place. The vise right there. And then we'll go ahead and put our twist in. Twist off, there we go. Alright. Oh, there's our twist. Next we're going to do is cut it off with a hardy, and then forge out our little spot we're going to put the keychain. Alright, get her cut off here. Now I like to cut these off, I like to hold it at a slight angle. So that way whenever it cuts it off, there's a little bit of taper already there. Hold it on the sides, give it a little nick on both sides here. Cut it most of the way through. Grab ourselves a pair of tongs here. Break her off. We're going to forge that bottom bit out that's right there, and then turn it into a little pad. We're going to use the ball peen for that. Now, let's get started on forging our little pad back here. Flatten it out with your face of your hammer with the ball peen. And then switch over to the ball and start spreading it out. Now, got our little pad now. Do one more heat to clean everything up and straighten everything up. And what I usually do, I put a slight curve in it where the twist is. Gives it a little bit more appeal, and it gives it a little bit better grip. I've just quenched out the pad that we have here, and I'm using the wooden wire brush to forge in our little light graceful bend in it. It reminds me a lot of shrimp. I'm not entirely sure why, but it does. So they're my shrimp bottle openers. Gotta let it cool down a little bit. Then we're going to drill a hole in the tail here, so that way we can put on our keychain. I used a center punch to mark where I want my hole to be drilled. It's a little bit off center because for the rings that we're going to use are a little bit smaller. Drilled our hole. Next we just got to clean up the burrs a little bit. And then what we're going to do is beeswax finish on this. It'll look nice. And then put the keychain on. Alright, for the beeswax finish we're just going to throw her in the forge, heat it up a little bit. We're not trying to get like any colors to show, we're just getting it warm enough so that way the beeswax will melt on it and kind of impregnate it a little bit. The back end there, but that's okay. So we're just going to rub our beeswax on. Still a little too hot, it's just evaporating instead of sticking on and staying. Alright guys, we did our beeswax finish. You see how it leaves a nice black color to it. I really like it. And it makes it a little more rust resistant. Should last a little bit longer. It shouldn't pick up too much rust anyway if it's on a keychain. But anyway, let's get moving on to how to put the keychain actually on it. Alrighty guys, we're wrapping this project up. We're going to be using some 14 gauge aluminum rings here to hold the keychain loop on. You don't need to use these, you could just put it this through the loop itself if it'll focus. There we go. But I like to do this, it gives it a little bit added mobility, you know, how you can use it and everything. But alright, what you gotta do first is open up our little ring. I get these from a chainmail supplier. They're just aluminum rings, they're not actual chainmail, but you get a lot of them for like $10. You get a whole big bag, so they last a while. And after you open it up, you slide the ring through a little hole there, and you close it back up. And you can use pliers to do this. And then what you want to do next, I get these at the dollar store for like $1. You get like 8 of them, so you can't really beat that. So there you go. You open it up on one of the sides, run it through until you click through the other side, and then it'll pop, click, and then there you go. It's on a keychain. Let's widen out a little bit. There you go. It's on a keychain. By the top. Right now how you use this, you hold it in your hand like that, clip it under the lip of the cap, put your thumb around the cap here, and pop it open. There you go. So guys, it's real fun making my shrimp bottle openers with you. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy making them. They sell well at craft shows and they make great gifts, especially since the holidays coming up. So, hey guys, hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, comment on it. Tell me what you thought. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs down. It's up to you. Just remember, subscribe and hit that little bell icon if you want notifications. Have a good day, guys.